back and it's been very hands-on. So I appreciate how Dr. Dottin has let us kind of go on adventure and do our field hours at Charles Weich. And also every assignment that we do, we're constantly getting feedback, so that's kind of different from other courses where you kind of turn in an assignment and 2 weeks later you find out your grade of what you've done.
I mean, this class, definitely the learning was quite a bit different. There was a lot of actually thinking about my own thinking. They call it interpersonal thinking, I believe. And it was awesome because the accountability was actually on me. The accountability was entirely on me putting in the work that I wanted to put in order to get the best out of myself. It was not completing senseless assignments for no reason. There was a purpose for everything that I had to do.
This is a very involved course for me. A lot of my other classes, you just get a syllable with due dates and you're expected to achieve everything by those due dates. Whereas I feel in this class, we did have those due dates, but we were expected to actually put ourselves into the work, not just do it.
This course has impacted me personally and emotionally in a way that, I mean, I try to hold myself accountable, but it really pushed me beyond that because it's, like I said, it's not like I'm being micromanaged, and honestly, I kind of question whether or not I wanted to be a teacher just because of dealing with kids. But through my field experience, I have realized that it's a rewarding experience how the kids react to you, and they're friendly, and helping them made me feel good. So personally, it has definitely kind of tipped my skepticalness in towards wanting to be a teacher, honestly.
I think this course has taught me that it's okay to make mistakes, and that as long as I learn from them and acknowledge that I've made a mistake and know how to improve it, it's okay. It helps you grow as a person, and that's something that we've really focused on in this course, is being able to make mistakes, acknowledge them, and growing from them.
So this course works by not having to take tests. And often enough, through the school system, at least the public school system, we're taught testing and testing and testing. And then we lose the concept of trying to learn for the sake of knowledge, or for expanding what we already know. And then this course, using habits of mind and the removal of tests, we want to learn because we don't have the pressure of doing well, of our GPA dropping, or even other factors like jobs or family.
It impacted my growth because before, I was never good at working with a team, and this has really forced me to work with my team members, and we've all together as a team grown from everything that we've learned, from just being able to listen to people and also putting all our work together. So I think that's what this class has taught me, and I think the rest of my team members too. We've grown together.
I agree. I feel that as a group, it's really, well, as a teacher, you're going to have to work with your peers, and I think that this was a good icebreaker for that. We went from forming to performing really fast, and it's allowed, I always had a closed mind on working with groups, and it's allowed me to break that and to really just develop a bond and a friendship with my group members, and it was a good way to meet people who are on the same journey as me.
One of the main things we learned in this course is habits of mind, and the habits of mind that have stuck to me is finding humor, because I'm kind of that type. I was that type of person already, where I try to laugh about everything and make the best of everything. So not only have I used that in the classroom, but also outside of the classroom, like at work. And striving for accuracy has taught me a lot, not only to strive for accuracy when you're doing your homework and just finish it up and do the best that you can, but also outside, just try your best and never give up.
Classes you've taken.
I think my learning experience in this class compared to other classes is different because this class is more of the information is not just subject matter and learning something to learn it. It's more of things that we can use in everyday life, and it's life skills that we can use, again, in everyday life. And so it's very useful, and it's challenging us to make connections between things that have happened in the past and then how they have transformed or how they're still being repeated today. And that is a challenge for us as new future teachers to possibly think about how we can change those, improve things, and make them better.
Again, I think this course it's made me more understanding as an educator. I've had teaching experience in other countries, and I think I've always been very strict. And I think it's kind of caused me maybe to reevaluate how I carry myself towards students.
If someone else were to teach this course, I would say to keep the same teaching style because it's very effective. It's very, it gives you room, basically it gives you room for growth, and it makes it more than just passing a test. And I think that's really important, especially in college, for you to get that experience, get that freedom, and allow you to perform, and being able to have such a great relationship with the teacher.
I would definitely change the environment of the classroom. The classroom was set in a lecture-like environment, and if I had the opportunity to actually change it and make it into a desk, divide everybody into groups, and constantly have a group work environment, I would prefer that over the lecture-like environment.
Advice I would give to someone for this course actually would just be ready to be held accountable, because the end result is based on what you put in. And yes, we have deadlines that we need to do things, but I didn't really feel like I was being micromanaged like in other classes. So it's really based upon me putting in the effort and doing things accordingly for the end result. If I were to change anything, I'm not even sure I would change anything. So I think that's a great thing. I think it's been that impactful.
I don't know if I would necessarily improve anything about the course itself, but I would definitely warn students that are taking courses similar to this that it requires a lot of time and a lot of effort on your part. So if that's not something you're willing or even able to do, maybe because of other things that you have going on, I wouldn't recommend this course for you, because it does require a lot of time and effort on the student's part.
Be prepared for group work. I mean, like, group work in the sense that you still have to work hard to achieve your end goal, because at the end of this, you want to do it for yourself, not for the sake of others' approval of the situation.
3, 2, 1, go.
How did this course impact your personal or emotional growth?
Well, I think that it then impacted me because before I used to be very...
What has this course taught you?
Yeah,
and I'm doing it now.
That question, yeah.
Maybe,
We can't because he's retiring.
maybe we should eliminate that
God
question.
damn. Shots fired. Alright.
I think you need to. Okay. Don't worry. Would you find any improvement in this course?
Not have Dottin retire.
That'd be nice. That'd be nice. Okay.
Is that a word?
It is now.
If not, it's a blooper.
We don't do any. No, yeah, I'm just what she said.
Okay.